Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. I got a text and a call from Coach Jerod saying, I got a new string. So I went to sleep. Stay tuned. Oh my gosh.
Harry, you played well.
Thank you, Coach. Been feeling really good lately.
That second set, you really came alive. What was it? Strings? Grip? Shoes? What?
It's actually this electrolyte mix from my friends at RTP called Second Wind.
Wow.
I pop that into my water bottle, shake it up, and I'm good to go.
Wow.
That's my other win. All right, so after I woke up, I texted Coach Jerod and said, okay, which one is it now? And he's like, Otoro. I'm like, Otoro? Really? I was kind of surprised because usually you like a slightly firmer string, but what is it about the Otoro that you like so much?
Well, you're not wrong when you say that I like the firmer strings, but the problem is I think I've had enough arm injuries in the last couple of years where I think I'm starting to gravitate more towards the softer strings. And Otoro, I think out of all the Toroline string that I have tried, is probably the softest and the most comfortable on my arm. So traditionally when I, again, just hit some string, the first thing I want to do is just determine within the first 20 minutes of whether or not it hurts my arm. There's not too many strings out there, but also it's not that I feel a ton of pain. I might feel some, non-comfort or kind of have some just uncomfortable situations, or if I rip a forehand, maybe I'll feel some jarness in the forearm and maybe some pain in the left arm and whatnot. But when it came to Otoro, after the initial review of this, I took this out for a couple more hits and just wanted to hit with a couple big hitters, and this string was super, super, super comfortable, super plush, and kind of just did everything that I needed it to. At the same time, this string is extremely consistent. Every single time I went out with this thing, it felt the same every single time until the string break. And on top of that, it took me roughly 4 to 5 days to break this. And as I've told you, Harry, I break a lot of string, especially in the 16 gauge, within like 1 or 2 hits. So for me, it was just the unmatched tension maintenance. It was the comfortability. At the same time, I could just rely on the string to kind of make a lot of shots that I wasn't really confident with certain other strings. And overall, I was just like, after reviewing everything that I had in the inventory, I just kept coming back to Otoro. So, I've been happy with this string, been happy with Toroline's line of strings, and I've been telling Harry, I'm like, these are consistently good products, and I would love to just find one that works. And luckily enough, we just landed on Otoro. So here we are today.
I mean, I loved it the time that we hit. It's been like 2 weeks now. And we were like, I was so surprised at how well it felt. Kira liked it too. You were shocked at how well it played, but I figured, that was just our first impression of the string. So this is actually going to be my third impression of the string. You mind if we hit a little bit and then let me see if I can refresh?
Yeah, that works for me.
Okay, stay tuned. Yep, even after 2 weeks of me not playing with this string. So I meant it when I said, this is the natural gut of co-polys. That makes sense, Coach?
I think it does. I mean, gives great comfort, gives a lot of pop, a lot of energy return. And the only difference between this and gut is this thing snaps back great because it's a polyester string. So it slides across the string. Again, the biggest thing is just comfort. Comfort is very good and super plush is all I can say about it. So, yeah.
The weird thing, and I totally forgot how it felt, is that it does give it gives, but it gives to a certain point, and then you're like, oh, it's gone. And you're like, once you hit it for like 2-3 minutes, you're like, yeah, I get it now. You're gonna absorb for a certain amount and then blast off. And you're gonna blast off right when I want you to blast off. You're not gonna hurt my arm, but I'm gonna know and hear when I hit it right. And I'm not gonna feel when I hit it wrong though as badly as some of the firmer strings.
Correct.
So there's definitely energy transfer. There's definitely spring. But it's not a negative spring though. It's a positive spring. It's like right when everything just kind of works. Is the only thing I can really say. It just works. Unless you try it yourself, it's almost undescribable how this string works. And it is as good as we say it is.
If I'm not mistaken too, they also did research with Steve Johnson on this thing too, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Extensive.
There you go.
Extensive. And plus it's premium material. So when you have great stuff, when you got a nice guy like Stevie J testing it out for you, he hits a ton, by the way, guys. And yeah, I just don't know about this green. Can you make orange?
I'd be down for orange. If they made orange, I'd be open to orange too. But yeah.
All right. Thank you. All right, Coach Jerod, you got your new string now. Coach Jerod, so let's see how long this lasts. Hopefully it lasts a long, long time, and then we'll all be happy. Where can they find you?
Guys can find me on Instagram at ModTennis and follow my joint Instagram at KJ Tennis.
Guys, get on a string journey if you're not on one, and try the Otoro. Best part of that tuna. Eat it up, guys. Thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis.